Alright guys, I don't know if I'm going to use this footage or not because I'm not currently filming like a video to put this in or whatever, but I just kind of had like a little bit of, I guess, a rant you could say, because well, I picked up the camera just to keep it fresh on my head and explain this a little bit better. These are kind of the things that bother me about trucking, or maybe just reefer, or whatever you can categorize it under. But basically, so right now I did a very early morning delivery with this trailer that I'm currently hooked up to, and you know, waited at the dock for hours and hours and hours, only to leave there. Hold on, I gotta pull forward. Only to leave there to come to this place that I'm at right now in Illinois to drop this empty trailer that I just got, you know, all the product off of this morning. Well, I'm dropping this trailer because I'm doing a swap. And with KLM, I've done a lot of swaps, and a lot of them I don't understand. This one in particular I understand because the truck, I'm swapping at a Peterbilt, so I'm assuming his truck is broke down. I get that. I've done 2 swaps like that where I know the truck has been broke down, but I've done multiple other swaps that either didn't make sense, whatever, that's a whole nother thing. But anyway, I'm trying to get into this facility here to drop this empty trailer. And at first, you can see we got bobtails over on the left side here, and then this line that I'm in now, you probably can't tell, but it goes back really, really far. And at first, I wasn't aware of the 2 separate lanes, and I was accidentally in the bobtail lane. Well, I get up to about kind of where I'm parked at right now. There's another truck in front of me. This guy checking in comes out to the guy that's in front of me, and that guy has a trailer as well, so he's in the wrong lane as well. Well, this driver sitting about where I'm at right now turns around and starts yelling from his truck while I'm in my truck, like cussing me, saying I better get back, blah blah blah. And then I get out of the truck and get over, because this guy that's walking around right there is walking up, and he's talking to the other guy, and this guy that's fighting mad is like, you can't skip all these lines, these people, I've been here for hours, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, bro, I'm not even delivering. Like, I'm not delivering, I'm not picking up, you know, whatever. That guy got so mad, he's like shaking mad, punches his truck, acting like a damn baby. So anyway, that happened, and then the guy that's like walking around up there is like about to, he's coming up to me because I'm trying to just say like, hey, like, I'm just trying to drop this like give you guys an empty trailer of KLM and leave. That's all I want to do. I don't, like, I need to drop this empty and bobtail out. I'm literally just giving y'all a trailer, and they're telling me I got to go to the back of the line. And then, long story short, I ended up having to pull in to turn around. And once I got through the gate, I pulled around in the yard, and I tried to find somebody. You know, I was like, damn, I'm in here now. Like, I don't want to go back to the back of the line. So I tried to find somebody to be like, you know, where can I drop this empty? I should have just dropped it and left, but I don't know, they probably would have said something to me at the gate coming out. But I thought about it, and I asked a couple of the yard dogs, like, hey man, like, I just need to drop this empty trailer. And he's like, man, there's nothing I can do. You got it, because they have like assigned parking in there for the trailer, so it has to be assigned to a certain spot. And I think this guy's coming to talk to me now, finally. But yeah, I don't know, long story short, these are some aggravating things about driving, or this company, I don't know which. But yeah, maybe I'll start a video now and update how the rest of this goes. Okay, he's like doing something to that trailer in front of me. But yeah, long story short, again, I'm just trying to drop an empty trailer and it's going to take me like 3 hours. Alright, he is going to talk to me. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace. Alright guys, I just obviously dropped a trailer and hooked up to another one. That was my empty trailer from my delivery this morning in Joplin. I didn't film that delivery because it was 5 in the morning. I didn't sleep much last night. I ended up getting into Joplin pretty late and then getting right back up to get in a dock and get unloaded this morning at 5 a.m. So I didn't film any of that, but I got that done and then headed up here to, where am I right now? It's about 240 miles north of Joplin. In Marshall, Missouri. So that's where I'm at now. Obviously you've seen it's just this is a drop lot, so it's just a dirt lot with a bunch of trailers, and I was able to drop my empty trailer and then pick up my loaded trailer here. I've actually been here before and I didn't even realize it, like the name didn't ring a bell or anything, but whenever I pulled up I was like, oh, I've been here before. But it like completely was out of my head that I had been this far north into Missouri before. I completely forgot about it. But so yeah, definitely been here before. I knew the process: drop trailer, pick up, loaded. So this one trailer that I just hooked up to is going to Pennsylvania, Manchester, Pennsylvania to be exact. Today's Thursday and it has to be there on Sunday by 12 p.m. It's already 2 in the afternoon today on Thursday, so I have plenty of time to make it there by Sunday. I'm a little tired, so I don't know how much I'm actually gonna drive for the rest of the day. Plus it's raining. I could definitely sleep good right now, but I don't really think there's very much around me, so I'm probably gonna at least drive for a couple more hours and then find somewhere to stop for the night. But yeah, and this place definitely had a sign that said no cameras, but so I'm not gonna say the name of the company, but I mean, it's just a dirt lot with a bunch of trailers. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep moving. I was just gonna update the camera real quick, and yeah, we're gonna start heading to Pennsylvania. Should be fun. Alright guys, I just pulled up to the Loves right down the road, and I wanted to get my trailer weighed and just see where we were at on the weight, because I didn't have any idea of how heavy this trailer was. And whenever I picked the trailer up, the trailer was slid all the way to the front of the tandems, or the tandems were slid all the way to the rear, however you want to look at it. But anyway, so I just kind of estimated, and I weighed out and we are good to go. We're 11,300 on steer, 2940 on drive, and then the trailer is 30,240. Gross weight, good to go. So, but I wanted to show, I use this app on my phone. This app is called Slide Calculator, right there in the middle. And what you can do with this is you can enter your weights, which I already did. See, I have 11.3 on steer, 29.30 there. So after that, you put what hole your tandem pin is locked into. And in my case, I'm on hole 6 right now. That's just where I estimated it whenever I pulled it out of the lot. I just, you know, set it there. And we were pretty close. It was pretty even. But just for the sake of showing you how this works, this is a free app, so you deal with ads. You enter your information, hit next, and then it's gonna pull up an ad. To be honest, sometimes the ad won't let you click, like the X at the top, and I think this might be one of those ads. Oh, wait, did it work? It might work. Okay, it works. Okay, so see, it's telling me pull truck forward to hole number 8, referring to my tandems. I'm on hole 6 right now. It's saying I can go to hole 8, and that will just even us out. Like, we're already fairly even, so I'm probably just not gonna worry about it because it's only a, you know, a couple £100 difference. But yeah, this app is very useful to me. Like, there's a way you can do it. Like, I think it's something like 150 or 200 pounds per hole, 250 pounds per hole. I really can't remember. It might be 150. But yeah, that app definitely helps out a lot. It's super accurate. It seems like it always works. And even if you are, like, my trainer kind of taught me this too, even if you are underweight, You know, you're supposed to be under 12,000 on steer and then 34 and 34 on both the drive and trailer axles. But if your numbers are if your weights are kind of way off and it's unbalanced, you'll be able to feel it going down the road. Like your truck will just be unbalanced and you'll be able to feel it. It'll be kind of floaty. Your trailer will be doing some weird things, like you'll be able to tell. So that app definitely helps. That's all I kind of wanted to say right now. I think I'm going to drive a little bit further. My company doesn't use Loves, or I probably would stop here to be honest and shower, but I don't want to pay for a shower, so I'm going to keep driving about 80 more miles to a Pilot and probably stop there for today. Plus, Loves has a little bit better food. I got this banging Chipotle chicken potato bowl. Got some corn, chicken, cheese, black beans. It's not too bad. It's better than, I don't know. If you're a truck driver, then you know it's definitely hard to eat out of truck stops for a long period of time. I know a lot of friends, and I've done it before. Sometimes when you're around a decent enough city, you can DoorDash food to your truck and stuff like that, but that just gets expensive, so do it every now and then. But today we're doing the Chipotle, so that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to eat this here, probably gonna get really sleepy and then go to the Pilot and shower there for the night and then pick back up in the morning. So I'll probably see you in the morning. Alright, so I've made it to Breezewood, Pennsylvania, and this was my shower experience here at ATA. Not too bad. It's old but very clean. The light didn't work and the shower was really dark, but it's a pretty cool place. Like nobody in here either. I think it's like 11. It's like 11 o'clock right now. But pretty nice. Massage chairs, ATM, got an elevator, billiards room. I don't know if they have any food in here. I kind of need some food, but I have a, whoa. It says Radio Shack in there. Radio Shack. Bathrooms, chairs there. I don't know if they have food in here. I think food might be a separate building. TV lounge. I could not go out that door. Just walking around aimlessly. Oh, there's TV lounge. Theater, movie room. It's over here. Ah, there's like cafeteria and stuff. Kind of looks closed, but maybe getting some coffee in here in the morning. Billiards room. Pretty cool place. I unfortunately had to pay for parking. I didn't have any, no I didn't. I had to pay for a shower because I didn't have any shower credits, but oh well, it's convenient. I'm I think I'm like 100 miles away from my destination tomorrow. I have to be there at 12, so I'll probably leave here. I don't know, somewhere around 9, give me a little bit extra time. We'll go from there. I'm gonna go in here and hopefully they have some food over here. If not, I'll just make sandwiches in my truck again. It's no big deal, but yeah. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Alright, looks like we got grilled chicken sandwiches, chicken, hamburger, bacon, cheeseburger, some kind of beef, and looks like just a thing of corn. That is very interesting. More chicken. I think I'm just gonna go with the hamburger. Yep. Good morning. I've now made it to Manchester, Pennsylvania at the receiver, and I'm docked up right there. I don't know if I'll put that backing clip in. I mean, I guess I will, but it was pretty bad. I know my tandems were slid all the way to the rear of the trailer. I guess I'm not used to that, and I don't know, I feel like it's hard to judge. But I guess I'll use another excuse. I'm just tired. I barely slept last night. I maybe got like 1.5, 2 hours of sleep. I stayed awake till like, I don't know. I think I was definitely awake at like, I remember looking at my phone at like 7:22 a.m. and I had to be up at 9. Or I needed to leave at 9. I was gonna wake up early and like go back in where I took a shower last night and get Dunkin' Donuts and like, you know, all that, but I don't know. I think I fell asleep at like 7:30 and then woke back up at like 9 and left at like 9:30. So like I just woke up and drove right here. My sleep schedule's all messed up, but I made it. I don't remember how many miles that was. We started where in north of Joplin, Missouri. So we went from Missouri. I can't remember the city. We went from Missouri, now to Pennsylvania. I think it was like 900 miles or something like that over the course of like, what, from Thursday to Sunday. Today's Sunday. So, yeah, that's what we did. I already got my next load and I'm headed up. After I get unloaded here, I'm going to drive up 5 hours to New York and pick up in New York, Friendship, New York, and then gonna go down to I think San Antonio, Texas, so that's gonna be a long one. I don't know how many miles that is. Do this next load and then I'm gonna go home for 6 days, so that'll be cool.
What is this?
One more load and then I'm done for a week. I'm going home and I'm moving to a new rental house. It's gonna be a lot of stuff while I'm off too, so that's fun. But anyway, that's a side note. yeah, I mean, nothing really crazy happened on this trip. It was pretty smooth. Interstate 70 in Indiana, though, is probably the worst interstate I've ever driven on. It beat me to death. I usually don't ride with air in my seat, and it's like all the way down. I don't like these seats with air in them. They're supposed to kind of float, and they go up and down, and I don't really like the way that feels. But oh my god, that interstate was so bad. I had to put air in my seat. It still beat me to death. Like, that is the worst interstate I've ever been on. Indiana, need to get your stuff together. As soon as you cross over into Ohio, it's completely smooth and flat. Ohio knows what they're doing on Interstate 70. Indiana does not. So Indiana, step your game up, because it beat me to death. But I don't know how long this video is by now. I'm sure it's like an hour, 2 hours of nonsense. So I guess I'm gonna end it here. I don't know, maybe I'll film some in New York, and yeah, I don't know, I might end up filming like moving houses when I'm at home and stuff like that, something different. But yeah, so that's gonna do it for this one. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm about to do some paperwork and stuff, probably eat something because it's like 12 o'clock now, and then I gotta drive 5 hours to New York. So I'm gonna get ready for that. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.